Track 80. 1. Consumer groups are today calling for firm action following recent revelations that food sold by supermarkets as beef has on occasion been found to contain traces of horse meat. This has been blamed on organised criminal gangs substituting the cheaper meat at some stage of the complex, multinational food production cycle. In response, the government is promising to carry out a full investigation in an attempt to uncover any illegal activity in the food chain and to restore public faith in the food industry. Sales of frozen beef burgers have dropped by almost 50% since the initial findings, while sales of frozen ready meals have dropped by over 10%. 2.
One of Johannesburg's most persistent and successful fraudsters has finally been arrested and is due to appear in court today accused of defrauding restaurants, a charge which carries a maximum penalty of 9 months in prison and a 100,000 rand fine. For over a year, Wouter Gunning, aged 54, has been eating out on a regular basis in many of the city's most exclusive restaurants, and all completely free of charge. Gunning is accused of habitually introducing a cockroach into his food as he neared the end of his meals, safe in the knowledge that high-end establishments would be so sensitive to the damage that any negative publicity could cause that they would invariably waive any charge. Remarkably, the scam only came to light following a chance conversation between two waiters from different restaurants. Mr. Gunning denies all charges against him and will be pleading not guilty on the basis of temporary insanity.
3.
The world's population is expected to reach 9 billion by 2050, and it is estimated that food production will have to increase by 70% in the next 35 years to prevent widespread hunger. Many experts recommend using technology and data analysis to help improve the situation. Scientists claim that the analysis of large volumes of data collected from fields, warehouses, trucks, and even animals' stomachs may be the key to developing more efficient farming techniques. For example, innovations in the way data is collected from cattle have the potential to transform dairy and beef production. Cows can now be fed an e-pill that will sit in their stomachs and transmit information about the animals, including heart rate, temperature, and so on. It is hoped that this will alert farmers to any animals in need of attention and ensure swift medical treatment, thus helping to reduce the $60 billion lost each year from animal sickness and death.
4.
A new report urges shoppers to abandon weekly supermarket visits and instead to shop little and often, as new findings show that the cost of wasted food to UK households now exceeds £12 billion a year. The average household throws out over £450 worth of good food per year, while the average family with children squanders around £700. Researchers also found that more than half the good food thrown out has been bought and then simply left unused. Each day, 24 million whole slices of bread, 1.5 million sausages, and 440,000 ready meals are simply discarded. In response to the report, the Environment Minister voiced her dismay. These findings are shocking, and at a time when global food shortages are in the headlines, this kind of wastefulness becomes even more appalling. This is costing consumers 3 times over. Not only are they paying hard-earned money for food they're not eating, there's also the cost of dealing with the waste this creates. And then there are the climate change costs of growing, processing, packaging, transporting and refrigerating food, just for it all to end up in the rubbish bin.